CH Saturday is back with Joe Jr. It's all brought to you by CH Insurance in your corner. Call for the Boost program, personal insurance, commercial insurance, and more at chinsurance.cc. We welcome him in, I think maybe on a little bit of a canoe or a raft of some sort on the water, looking very comfy and cozy. What's up, Joe?
Look at that view, Michael, huh? So thanks for having me. We got up last night. We do couples retreat up in Lake Placid here on Mirror Lake Inn, and
Must be nice.
it's very nice. One of my clients has a place up here, and this is our fifth or sixth year, and we golf. This morning we golfed, and here we are. So
Sweet.
it's awesome, and the weather's great. In the
Yeah.
leaves, I think it's the high peak today. They're saying so. The ladies love it.
Man, I got to tell you, the weather in central New York can be challenging, and we have, kind of have had weak springs, and then the summers are a little off now. But this is like the third or fourth fall in a row. And when we strike a 2 to 3 month fall, like elite weather like this, I'm telling you, man, anybody in the world try to beat central New York in the fall. Try to beat it. Seriously.
No, I
Right?
get it.
Yeah.
You've always said that, and if other than this past week, we needed rain, but my God, we had I think 13 to 14 days in the 80s, and it was just, as you say, off the charts. It was beautiful. Mike, before we get started, I do want our thoughts and prayers down to
Yes.
Tallahassee, our southern friends in Florida, another major hurricane, and hopefully everybody's good down there. We have friends, clients down there, so I just want to wish everybody well with the latest, Hurricane Helena.
Yeah, no doubt. So let's get right into this thing. We got a couple of CH things and a couple of sports things, and I'll let you get back to your canoe race. But we've got some CH trends this week, Joe. Hit me, and maybe, you know what? You can even blend in a little John Serino. Happy 16th to him as well.
Yeah, so one of our top executives, and you know him well, is John Serino. I just like to congratulate him. 16 years putting up with me, my dad. He's been just a breath of fresh air. I mean, his leadership, his networking, he's got great clients, and we wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for John Serino. And I know you know that, Mike,
Yeah.
and I think our viewers out there know that. So I just want to say hats off to John, and we wish you well, my friend, and in future successes. And thank you everything you do for us.
No doubt. And listen, there's 5 stars on the hat, but you could actually add a 6 star
Yeah,
just for John alone. Just for John alone, right?
I love it. We don't want to swell his head though, Michael.
That's
Six
true.
stars.
That's true. We got to stop right here. We can't say anything more. All right. What else is going on in CH world with trend wise? I know you guys are the pulse of the market's hot. Boost is nuts. The insurance plans are nuts. We're in Q4. We're approaching October. I know you got a great Halloween costume picked out as well. I'm not going to tell anybody what that is, but the
Great.
trends are hot right now for CH, man.
Yeah, it's probably one of the busiest seasons for any insurance agency is what we call a year end or the fourth quarter. Most larger renewals, Mike, and of course the health insurance season is fourth quarter. And you had a great interview with Joe Corsi and John last week with Boost, and you know and then workers comp as well, Mike. 10-1, the rates have changed. Loss cost multipliers have changed. So make sure you're taking peeks at your renewals. And, we're always looking at the mechanics behind these renewals or new business. So we give the broadest coverage and the fairest and hopefully least expensive renewal we can give for our clients or new clients coming to us. So it's a busy season. You got planning, as business owners, Mike, we're budgeting for 25, even
Right.
though we got to finish this year. Our team's looking into 25 and what strategic changes and, values and marketing we got to bring to the table. So it's a busy time of the year. And, but we love it. We love what we do, and, appreciate everybody out there that works with us, our carrier partners. If we don't have them, they're in our corner, and we just pass that along to our clients.
No doubt. In your corner for 25 years. Call this week for all the insurance plans that they have. Of course, a 5-star service situation with CH Insurance at chinsurance.cc. Kickoff at noon today with Holy Cross and Syracuse in the Dome. And I'm looking forward to one thing and one thing only. The first 8 to 10 minutes of this game is going to tell me a lot. How mad are the Syracuse Orange for losing last week? Simple.
Yeah, I think look, it should be an easy game, Michael, but we gotta do the things to not make mistakes. This is a game you gotta be perfect in. And so if we play well today, I think like you said during the week, it's gonna carry us the next 3 or 4 games when we get into the heat of the season, the ACC, and we start playing away. And I think we got Vegas coming up, and it's just we got to be consistent today and not make mistakes and blow these guys out.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be perfect because I mean I think Holy Cross is an inferior team, but the first quarter, it'd be nice to see full on consistency. Last week, Stanford, he had 2 weeks off. They were asleep the entire game until the end. The defense, I thought line of scrimmage, they were getting manhandled on both sides. Defense starts taking control. And then look at this visitor. And then we start watching this team kind of form a little bit. And the defense kind of gets knocked off. They take control of the game. They take the lead. And then all of a sudden, Syracuse can't close it. And that was a frustrating part there in the end. So I'm looking for beginning to end consistency and, obviously aggressive nature in the beginning to show how mad you were last week against Stanford. Final thing I want to hit, you see me wearing the polo shirt, obviously. They clinched the division. I was dead wrong. I told you about a month and a half, 2 months ago, that the Yankees were not going to take the lead again in the division and that the Orioles would win it because that's what I predicted. But the Yankees stayed healthy. Soto and Judge crushed it. They've held on bullpen and pitching-wise so far. I need to see it in October. I need to see runners in scoring position. They've had millions of chances to get back to the World Series. They can't get guys in when it matters the most. That still is a number one. Their pitching has hung on the last 8-10 years. They can't hit with guys on base. That's still the key. Prove it in October. It was still a great accomplishment. Baseball's a grind, but show me the bread. Butter the bread, Yankees, in October. Let's go.
Show me the money, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Right.
We're on the same page. Look, I'm glad we at least won the division. I think we get a bye, Michael. Now we're playing for – I want home field.
Yeah, well, we don't. They do. We're not on the team. They do.
Well, we want home field. I want to see what they can do.
Right.
You're right. It's a big kudos to them. And, Aaron Boone, we got the title. Now let's get to the division final in the American League Championship and get to the World Series. We have to get to the World Series.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, is normally I wouldn't think that the home field advantage is that big of a deal. But the bottom line is this. I think this year it would be because I think the fans are so hungry. They're so ready to go. You've got the Soto factor. He lights up the crowd on his own. And I just feel like there'd be a lot of momentum there if you could get the home field. And frankly, if you're a Yankee fan, you're tired of going to Houston. You're tired of going for the one game take all, always in Houston. Or, 2007 with the Jabba bug game in Cleveland. Like enough of these situations. Have it in your backyard for a change. Judge, Soto, Garrett Cole on the mound. Let's go. Go do it. Go prove it to me. Cashman and Boone. Go to the World Series. Get there at least. And by the way, baseball is begging for a Yankee-Dodger World Series.
Right.
Money ratings. They need it. They need it bad.
You're right. Boy, you're fired up this morning, Mike.
Fired up.
Holy cow.
Fired up.
So let's get those Yankees in momentum. And then, and I know we argued a little. I liked that the Bills a little bit, Buffalo, Sunday night against the Ravens. It's great, but I feel good that they're under the radar a little, Mike.
No, they're not.
Well,
not anymore.
You keep saying no. They're still talking Chiefs, Ravens all the time. You're right.
They're talking the Bills as much as anybody this week. Every national person. And this guy is MVP. The Bills are back. They're undefeated. They played the best complimentary football. Von Miller's found himself like they didn't watch the previous 2 games. This is how it works in the NFL with the media. They attach it to that week. They grab the hot hand. And don't forget, Monday Night Football when you're on this stage by yourself. I know that Bengals and Commanders was the other game, but
Right.
but the Bills were on and they won by 37 points. If that was a 1 o'clock win, they'd be talking half the amount that they did. You're on Monday night, bright lights, home game. You blow out a team. You end the Jaguars season. Everything's Josh Allen's all of a sudden not overrated. Wow, amazing. He's right now, he's the best player in the NFL. So all of those things, everyone is going toward the Bills as number one in the NFL. I want to pipe down because you know my deal. I want to see the regular season to set you up to finally show in the postseason that you can get it done against the top dog KC. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, you're right. So it's going to be a great game, and it just feels different a little with the Bills vibe. You're right. I mean, he threw to 10 different receivers.
Everybody,
you know all the stats, but it feels different. It feels less stress, and good luck to the Bills.
hey, by the way,
What?
hats off to Deion Dawkins, the best offensive tackle in football right now. See, these are the little people. You like these guys?
You're good, Michael. You got everything.
I got to get you a
got
couple little.
everything.
I do. I really do. So my kid went in the closet with the tablet, but she wanted to say hi, so I couldn't tell her no.
Tell her
You know?
I said hello.
You and Quinn have had some hangout time, man. You guys hung out at the ballpark.
Yeah, I also want to say, as you know, a good friend of yours, David Graham in Georgia, they had water come in. I don't want to say major flooding, but they did have to move out down there in St. Pete. My daughters were fine. They're on the 3rd floor. He was telling us it wasn't just, it was storm surge. It wasn't like crazy rain, but it was more heavy winds and storm surge. And all the years it came in this time. So we wish David and Georgia well, and I know you're thinking about him too.
I sure am. And CH Saturday is brought to you by CH Insurance. They're in your corner and have been for 25 years. Get a boost with that great benefit program. If you are a business, they've got the personal, the commercial insurance packages. Look at your policy, Q4, end of year, the CH trends. It's all there with 5-star service at chinsurance.cc. Joe Jr., we'll let him get back to his kayak competition. And by the way, congrats to John Serino one more time, my friend. Appreciate everything you do. And there he is. He's just got to keep throwing it in my face.
Look at Mirror Lake. I want to show everybody Mirror Lake.
All right, we get it.
I'm not going to get out there, Mike. I got to get in and, get ready for the day.
Well, go swimming. How cold's the water?
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's 70 degrees today. So I don't know what the water is. We won't be going in there. We walk through the town. I think there's an Oktoberfest. We might do the gondola up the Whiteface Mountain, Mike.
Yeah.
We should have did this in Whiteface, you and me. We could have been way up.
Shaky reception up there. Shaky reception. All right. Hey, go back and get to it. Thanks for your support of the ML Sports Platter. We'll talk to you very soon. Joe Jr., my friend. Take care.
Thank you, buddy. Have a great weekend.